So I'm going to, let me see, ask you guys to introduce yourselves now that we're live on YouTube. So Rosario, could you start introducing yourself, telling a little bit about you?
I'm Rosália. I'm 56 years old. I'm living in Joinville, Santa Catarina for 25 years, more or less. I started to study English in the pandemic. More or less, I have been studying for 5 years, almost six. And I'm studying English, Spanish, and Italian too. I love Italian. It's on of the language that I love. And I'm married. I have two children. And that's it. I hate to go to the gym, but I need to go. Then I spot more 3 days to go there, and it's enough. That's it.
Very nice. I've met you in one of the Italian immersions, so that was very nice. Thank you very much for the acolhimento at the
Yeah.
time. And I want to know about you, Rogério. What can you say about you?
Yes, good morning, guys. I'm Rogério. I'm 49 years old. I'm here in Tok since May this current year. And uh, I'm accountant. I live in Rio de Janeiro, and my free time I like to practice exercise and play my guitar. That's it.
Very nice. And now we have one more person here, Clinton. Could you introduce yourself for us? Yes.
Good morning. Hello. Sorry for the delay. My name is Clinton Brito. I am 31 years old. I live in Aracaju, Sergipe. Married. Um, I am transitioning career at the moment to IT area. I've been studying software development for almost 2 years. And at the moment, I work as a volunteer as backend developer on a local project here in Brazil. In my free time, I like to stay home, watch movies, TV series, live sports, and I also like to practice sparks too, and to travel when it's possible. Yeah,
Very
this is
nice.
me.
Very nice. And how about you, Osvaldo? What can you say?
Oh, it's hard to try to change my presentation because let me see a moment, please. Today is I will complete almost 70 immersions in total here in Talking Talk. So I try to change a little bit my presentation each immersion, but I think I can do it. Well, I really love learning, and I've noticed that uh, when I was learning about AI some time ago, and actually I'm diving to new program language, Python, and I'm feeling so excited about that. Uh, uh, yeah, and so because that, I think my career is the best for me. I'm a developer, and I have a bad news for you, Clinton. We have to study every week at least because uh, the the language and frameworks change a lot every time. It's version that it is released, we have to update ourselves about these topics. For me, it's a pleasure to do this, and yeah, in my leisure time, I like to learn as well. I try to learn about what I'm doing. Actually, I'm playing virtual motorsports, so I like to learn about some racing kind of races such as rally or F1 or WEC and so on. And yeah, that's it. And you, Mel, introduce yourself for us,
Yeah,
please.
I'm Mel Tavares. Guys, I'm from São Paulo, the capital. Let me see, I really like to study languages. I intend to work with them in the future. Let me see. I really like going to the beach when I can, when that's possible, and just relaxing there. I think it fulfills me somehow in a really great way. And I really love animals, especially dogs. And that's it. I want to travel more than I do now, too. But it's something that depends on other things, so it's not as easy by now. But I want to just introduce that more, even more to my life in the next years. So guys, just telling some things about the platform. Talking Talk is a platform where we can practice English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Mandarin in the moment, and in the future we'll be able to practice other languages too. And here's a safe place to make mistakes. We're not here to judge anybody. I'm not a teacher, so I'm not going to teach you anything, but everybody's going to learn a lot from each other's experiences, point of views, and all of that. And just a reminder, also, this is a conversation 100% in English. Of course, we can say some words in Portuguese if that's necessary, but it's mainly in English. And since we are in five, I think we can all stay in the same room. So, as I didn't say before, today we're going to talk about how do you unwind and enjoy life beyond work. That is a great theme that we brought here. And that's it. So about the first question, Osvaldo, could you read it and answer? Number one.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. What activities help you relax after a long day of work? Actually, I really try to play some games or watching lives. And I'm transitioning from Portuguese contents to English ones. Of course, sometimes I just wanna relax. So in this situation, I put in Portuguese at all and just put my body on the bed and relax. Yeah, I think, and like Rogério said, I like to play guitar and sing some songs as well. Yeah, that's it. And for you, Rosalia, can you share for us what you
Yeah,
active?
for me, depend of the day. If I had a long day and the bus day, I like to stay to relax and the sofa without do nothing. I don't have a specific activity that I like so much, but to relax, uh, only relax because I am so tired. Then I will do something more excited. If not for me, then I like to stay only to relax, to check my cell phone, to watch some video. Only this. Stay with my family. Yeah.
Very nice. And could you choose someone to answer?
Oh, okay. And you, Rogério?
Yes. In my case, for example, take a shower, take a long shower, relax me a lot. I love. For example, yesterday and today, uh, uh, I'm travel uh, to another city. My office is in Macaé City, so and I'm in hotel now, and because of that, I abuso. I don't know how can I say abuso in English in the in the shower, so it's relaxing a lot. And another that I'd like to add is a practice exercise in the end of the day. I think it helped me a lot. The energy that the body this exercise provides is so good for continue to termination the week. That's it.
Very nice. And how's that for you, Kinko? What do you like to do?
Well, normally when my end of the day, especially when I want to relax and not to think too much in anything, is to watch a movie or a TV series. And I also like to watch football games. So it's something, these things don't require so much of my mind. So um, it's 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 something I do to relax. Sometimes I also read too, but not as often as these other activities. So usually, as Rosaria, I like to keep myself calm on the sofa and not to do many things that require my mind because it was already used so much during the day. So I'm avoiding this kind of activities that Osvaldo likes to do, except for music because music is relaxing too. So I intend someday to learn to play the piano, but at the moment it's not possible. But yeah, I want someday to have this as a hobby too, to keep me relaxed too. So although it's not, it's kind of the opposite in the beginning because it's hard to to learn music. But yeah.
But yeah, if you want it, you can do it. I believe like if you think about the not the especially the beginning, because I know it can be difficult and you wanna give up, especially in the beginning, but if you persist, that can be a great thing for you. If you really like it, that's something really great, I'd say. And let me see about me. I think I'm just like Rosalia to like in that aspect. It's not something that I like to do, like to watch a movie to to pay attention to something because my mind is already exploding. So even to watch a movie to pay attention to something, it will consume my mind, and that's not the objective of that. So just lay on the bed, not even the couch, no, on the bed, and just let it be. If that's okay, just listen to some relaxing songs, and that's the most that I can do in that moment, because I'm not like Osvaldo too, being able to do other things after a long day. But I admire you that do that. And I want to know now from Rogério about the second question. How do you like to spend your weekends when you are not working?
Relaxing. I try to spend these important days relaxing, doing something different. For example, when I am at home, I always need to repair something, doing some maintenance at home. Uh, Another thing, play with my dogs. I have two dogs, so it's a good moment to spend the day. And I think listen music or watch a movie. I think it's so good as well. And finally, spend time with my wife or my family, eating out or make a travel. I think it's a good moment to spend these important days.
Very nice. And how's that for you, Rosalia? What do you like to do?
Yeah, if I had a buzz weekend, then in the weekend I want only to rest because I'm so busy, but tired. But depend now I don't have routine anymore because I'm not working off, so something like this. My work nowadays is so easy, then I don't have. But depend of the week, I have a busy week. Then in this time, I want to only rest, stay with my family, have a lunch with my family, and go to in my mom's house. I think it's that I don't have a routine to do all the same thing. You stay with my husband, watch some series TV. That's it. And
Nancy,
you?
and could you choose?
Oh, okay. Sorry, Osvaldo, please.
Well, yeah, I'd love to spend all of my weekend time doing nothing, but like Rogério and all of you said, sometimes it's hard. In my last weekends, it was so busy. Last week I spent a lot of time with my children. Uh, they don't live with me. I've just talked in another immersion presentations. Both of them, I have two sons. Both of them is about my first marriage. And last weekend, they spent a long time with myself and with me and my family. And next week will happen again. Well, let me see. And so yeah, I would love to spend time putting my body on the sofa or bed, but however, I need to organize plan my next week or study something. Yeah, that's it.
And how's that for you, Clinton? Are you like Osvaldo? What do you like to do?
In my case, I try to organize my schedule to leave nothing about work or studies on weekends. So I try to have this as a plan to just relax during the weekends. So on weekends, I like to go out to eat somewhere else or to see someone. I try to stay more time with my wife. So we always going to do something like going to the movies or eat somewhere. So yeah, we try to stay more together during the weekends because although we both work from home, it's very busy right here. So especially because we have 4 pets and it's crazy, in a small apartment, a lot of noisy. So um yeah, I think it's well said. And you, Mel, do you on your weekend do you keep improving your bot?
Yeah, all the
It's
time. No,
inside joke.
just kidding. I think even though it's weekend, I don't stop studying. There are some things that I need to do only on weekends. So about studies and also that's something that I cannot avoid. But after that, when I am done do that, yeah, when I'm done doing that at a weekend, I just relax and try to spend more time with my dogs. I feel like sometimes in the daily life it's not possible to do as much as I wanted to do. So having this opportunity to do it and to be with them is so precious to me. I see that as something really great and necessary, important for me. And let me see, yeah, when I can just go out, spend some time out of the house because I'm always at home. And I really like the sun. So if I can just take some sunbath, for me that's one of the greatest thing that I can do, just to relax and listen to some music if that's the case. So for me that's it. And to try something new, like to eat something different if I can, in a different restaurant. But of course, if that's something, the restaurant is not that good, it's always awful because we think, oh, I should have ordered it in that other restaurant that I know is great. But it's about experiences. And I want to know from you, Clinton, about the third question. Could you read it and answer?
What hobbies or interests do you have that make you feel happy? Usually, I love to go to the movies. I know most people nowadays prefer to watch movies on streaming services, but uh, I'm kind of an old person, so I like to go to the movies and experience uh, the ones I selected to watch, especially on this environment. It's different, in my opinion, from watch on your home. And I like to something that makes me happy too is when I dedicate uh reasonable time during my week, especially to reading, because uh, I have difficult to focus on reading, especially because of my environment so noisy, and it's hard to focus. So when I can do this, this is something that makes me happy. Uh, I like to always be practicing some sport. So when I can do this, it's also another moment that makes me happy. For example, my weekends on Saturday and Sunday, I go to the gym on these 2 days. So I like to stay active, and during a weekend, you don't have the pressure of um, the correria, the rush. So it's more, you can enjoy more the environment, talk to people, and uh, stay more concentrated and focus on your training without the worry of the next appointment that you have. So everything related to workouts, I like to. And you, Rogério?
Yes, I like to play my guitar. I need to learn more. I think it's a hobby interest, you know. So as Osvaldo said in previous question, as play guitar and sing something, I think it's a good moment to relax, to feel happy. And I always thinking to have more ideas to boost the new hobbies, the new activities for improving my my life. You know, I think it's important. And starting to learn French as well. So I'm in the basic yet, but I think it's good to learn new language to uh, work out our mindset to produce more ideas, more be more stronger to learn. I think it's good. I think it's so I feel happy for me in my case. That's it.
Yeah, very nice. Congratulations for that. And I know how that can be difficult, but you got it. It's compared now, if you already speak English, that would be easier for you. That will help not only because it's similar. I don't know if that's similar to English, but having the already the experience about learning a language, the English, now you applicate the same things that you did with the English with the French, and that would be great for you. I think every other language that we learn out of the second one gets easier, depending, of course, the language, but in general, it gets easier. Rosalia can tell well about it. How's that for you, Rosalia?
About the language?
Yeah, about the question and the languages.
Oh, sorry. About the languages, I'm studying Spanish and Italian. It's easy because it's similar, more or less similar. You can confund all the word depend of the day. In English, I start to study French too, but I don't know it's similar English. I think it's so difficult, the pronunciation, something like this. I don't know. I stop it, I give up because it's not my language, it's on this.
Writing is even worse.
Yeah, it's not so easy.
We have some polyglotas ladies.
No. About the activities, hobbies, I don't have a specific hobby or interest to do the same almost. Now I'm interested more about make a little renovation here in my house. Then I'm so excited to search for new products and the decoration product. I'm spending more time search for this kind of products, better price, and that holds me more time in the cell phone to search for this product. When I have some time, I'm there trying to search for new products. How can I do it? How can I renovate it by myself? I'm trying to renovate something by myself. Then depend of the time, depend on what I'm doing at the moment. Then I have different interests or hobby to do. And go to the gym, I hate that, but I need to go. Then when I'm there, I love because I can talk to people, I can stay in this environment I like when I stay there. But I need to go without thinking. And then I do that. Yeah, that's it.
Very nice. And how about you, Osvaldo? What do you like?
Well, I'm a kind of person that, how can I say that? I really love to live, you know. I have a lot of things that I like to do, so it's hard to choose a specific tasks to do. Actually, like Rogério said, I really love to play guitar, but in my point of view, Rogério, I get so tired after I played guitar and try to sing at the same time. I lost my peso, height, I'm not sure. I lost some kilos, but I really weight, yeah. I'm not sure about the right pronunciation, but I really like that. But actually, I'm spent some time to racing a long virtual racing, a kind of hours racing, 2 or 3 or 4 hours, and the same racing. It's a good way to make me happy, actually. And of course, stay with my children, with my family, and yeah. Yeah, in summer, that's it. I have another things, but actually, it's done.
Yeah, if somebody asks Ovaldo something, he will have many answers for that with many things, different things, always. But very nice, interesting that. And about me, I can say I really love. I'm not sure about the word handicrafts, about crafts in general. Like I'm always searching for something to do. I'm always creating something. So last week I was so interested in something, but next week I can be interested in drawing or in creating another thing. So I put out together the materials and I think, oh, what? How can I replace that with, because I don't have it, but what can I use instead of that? So I'm always thinking about it and changing things too, out of place, as Rosalia, having this organization thing, but always changing things. So for me, that's something great, I'd say. And of course, when I can go to the beach, just ride a bike, na orla, that can be a great thing. And something that I really enjoyed, especially when I could more times than I do now. But it's still a great thing that I would like to do more, I'd say. And about the
No,
somebody wanna say?
I have a question for you. You live close to beach, to some beach?
No, nowadays no,
You
not
always
anymore.
talk about beach in some kind of this.
Yeah, I used to live in Santa Catarina, in another
Oh,
state, another city, so that's why I could, and that's why I really liked it because that was really amazing for me. But
okay.
nowadays, no, it's São Paulo, the capital, so it's not possible.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, thank you.
and yeah, no problem. And Rosalia, about the next question, could you read it and answer?
And number 4, do you prefer quiet activity like reading or more activity on like sports to unwind? Depend of my mood. Depend of the day. I'm more excited, and I prefer to go to make some export, to run, to walk. So more to do more excited activity, but depend of the day. I prefer to be quiet in the sofa, to read a little, to check cell phone or watch some video, stay alone. Depend of my mood, depend of the day. Yeah.
Very
And
nice.
you,
And could you choose? Yeah,
oh, so thank you. And you, Cleo?
I like to
drink
do
coffee.
activities. Drink coffee too. In this case, is tea. I don't like to drink coffee this early of the day, but after I have my breakfast, I like to drink a lot of coffee. So I did not eat yet, so it's going uh, to be a time to get there. But usually I like to do more quieter activities, like stay home and do something, not going to parties or do things that I have to that requires me a lot of preparation, etc. I don't like this kind of activities. And I like to do activities related to exploring. So, for example, if I can choose a weekend or exploring a new city or hiking, for me, I like more this than um, go to a beach city and just stay there on the beach and taking a bath of a sun bath. Uh, 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 I don't like to stay um, uh, so much not in motion. Like I feel sometimes that I spending bad my time if I'm going to the place. So I will hate it to be on a resort for 5 days, for example, because you do nothing there. You just eat and drink, and there's nothing much to
No
do.
get.
No, this is the not my kind of place. Um, so yeah, for example, if I'm playing a video game, I like to play games that I can explore the world and play this thing for hours through. So every activity related to explore for me, it's exciting instead of staying doing nothing. Like Rosalia said, I don't like to do nothing. I have to do something always. Other way, I'm thinking losing my time.
Não
I
sei,
feel
um
your
food
pain,
too.
Clinton. I feel your pain.
Yeah, Osvaldo, you were already saying. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm a kind of person like Clinton. I prefer doing anything that not doing nothing. I think it's a common man behavior, I guess. For example, my father, my grandfather, and another kind of man I like to do anything on the weekends. I'm not feeling like my father example that try to do have activities every time. I prefer a kind of activities that Clinton said. I prefer play games or watching something or learning something. But I really like to. I would like to have spend some time doing activities outdoor, right? But some months ago, I've tried to walking, just walking or ride a bicycle. But I have a kind of health issue that over the months I have a pain in my body now, a specific part of my body. I don't know what is happened. So I give up. I give up a lot after some months. I start a regular exercise outdoor, for example. Yeah, that's it. And tell us about your activities, Rosalia, please.
I think.
I think I
She
have
had
answered.
answered. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Rogério.
Who is the next? Oh, okay.
Rogério.
Yes. In my case, I think it's uh, question four. Am I right? Yes, question four. I think it depends of the day, the schedule. In my case, I always try to to make a decision to do something interesting. On the in the weekends, for example. But I think it's if I have a hard work week, hard work task, I think it's important on the weekends, uh, lay down on the sofa and relaxing, watching, spend the time, listen music. I think it's good. But if my family if decided to go to, oh, let's see, sports or walking, run, or going to the beach, I think it could be a good activity to relax or to get more good moments to be happy. I think that's it.
Very nice. I'd say about me, let me see. Not, as I said, not do nothing, because I feel like, and I need to work on that. Even though you think no, but you're doing anything, so you don't have to work on anything. But no, something that I need to work is do nothing without the weight, without feeling the weight of wanting to do something, but it's necessary for me. So if I try to relax, take it easy, do nothing, but my mind is still about other things that I should do, that I could be doing, and the other thing too. So I ended up not relaxing and not doing what I needed to do. So it's something that I really need to work on. Like, if I'm relaxing, that's okay. I need to take this time for me. That's totally fine. So I have to take it easy in this aspect, not to worry too much about things that are not even so important, and that I can do later. That's okay. Having this mentality, I'd say it's something that I need to just get adapted to it more. And about number 5, Rogério, could you read it and answer?
Yes, how do you balance your work with personal time to avoid stress? Let me see. I think it disconnect the tasks, the things that you need to do at your office. I think it's important to do this balance. Um, if I am with my family, uh, enjoy all this moment, relaxing. But I think I confess that it's so difficult to forget some important tasks, Sometimes we go to the bed thinking of decision that we have take. I think that's it. And or the meeting that we need to do in the next day. I think it's difficult. Uh, in my case, for example, I manage 5 guys, so uh, I always thinking uh, about their jobs or their tasks. So I try to disconnect, but I confess that it's difficult. I think that's it. And you, Osvaldo, you are trying to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was focused on a side project some months ago, and I was a kind of leader in that side project. And yeah, sometimes I know what you're talking, Rogério. Sometimes it's hard to disconnect, but it's necessary. In my point of view, I'll try to put all of my appointments in my schedule, including my relaxing time, right? Actually, especially in last weeks, it is hard to manage my appointments because I'm trying to um, accelerating my improvements, right? So I'm spend a lot of time working in a lot of things. It's it's been hard to get connect. Let me see how another thing. Yeah, I think put all my appointments on the schedule help me to do only that the appointment are asking me to do, right? I think that's it. And how do you manage your time, Clinton? And what do you think about this? And drink a tea.
Well, as I said before, I like to separate my weekends to avoid everything related to work or studies. So it's easier to avoid the stress on weekends, but during the week is the challenge because you have to deal with the deadlines and meetings and all your appointments that you have during a regular week. So um, it's hard to me. Something I like to do to that helps me to balance a little bit is Pomodoro technique. I like um, to cover during my day, separate blocks of times to each tasks or each things I has to do, and it helps me to look at in the end of the day and see what I've done and if it was a good day or not. So I have this on on my app here, so it's pretty easy to see if it was a good day or not. So it helps me to, in the end of the day, um, see that I produce it well, and to say to myself, I'm not going to push too hard today, and go out of the PC and do something else, not just stay in front of the computer. So um, and I also like to, in the beginning of the day, do workouts. So it's the period of the day, the moment of the day I prefer to do activities because I feel more productive when I do in the beginning of the day instead of the end of the day. So um, these little things help me um, to balance it a little bit better, work and personal time. Uh, so yeah, on weekends it's easier, but the challenge is during the weekdays. And for
Very
you,
interesting.
Rogério,
I've been
Yeah.
answered.
Yeah. Now it's
sorry,
Rosalia.
we are all confused about the next one.
It happens all the time.
Okay. In my case, I prefer start my day to go into the gym the day that I need to go, that had scheduled to go. Then after this, I feel more excited to do all the things that I need to do. I don't have all the days busy day because now it's more relaxed to do the things here in my house. When I have so many things to do, I try to, how can I say, dar tarefas, to divide with my husband, my children, to everybody do something, and then you can enjoy the time together and go to my mama house to do things to enjoy with my family. I love to take a coffee together in the middle of the afternoon. Then these things put me more relaxed, more excited to do other things. Yeah, only this. Guys, I enjoy this time to, I need to go because I start the next immersion. Then I even forgot the theme that I need to go there and see because I forget that.
Bye,
Go
man.
ahead.
No
Yeah, the
problem.
next one. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
See you. Very nice, guys. And let me see about me. I'd say working from home, like I don't have a specific job right now, but I'd say working from home in general is lighter, is easier to conciliate everything because we don't have the time to go to the job and then to come back. Especially in São Paulo, you would take like 2 or more hours just to go and then more hours to go back to home. So that would be a really difficult task. And I know many people go through this, but for those who have the opportunity to work from home and have these tasks, I'd say it's better, it's lighter. And for me, as I study, this is better for me too. Not only talking about working, but studying from home too is really great, I'd say. And what do you want to say, Osvaldo? Go ahead.
I agree with you, Mel, but sometimes the problem is the work is inside us, right? Everywhere I go, we go, we remember about our tasks, our appointments, and we the people work by home need um, to have to how can I say an self-awareness, right? Uh, especially self-awareness about your appointments to avoid to mix your work appointments with your personal ones, right? But I totally agree with you. I really love to work by home, but it's a little danger depend of the people, right? The person that are working.
Yeah, it gets easier, but and just to add that, as you said, if that it's too easy, it's easier for you to mix everything up too. So that's the main point that you said, and I totally agree with you. So having this opportunity to do that, but as you said, with the needing to be aware of what is happening, of your limits, of what is happening, what is really happening, for you not to mix everything up and start up doing nothing and having that mess, I'd say.
Yeah, I know a lot of developers, for example, that decide to work on the head office, the company head office, instead to stay home, for example, because for they it's hard to manage all activities by home, right?
Yeah, and it changes, right? For some people that can be better, for others staying at home is better. So that's interesting. And guys, I wish we had more time to talk more about it. That's really an interesting and light theme that to start the day, I'd say. But we don't have more time. And I just sent the server link on the chat. So if you guys can, please just leave a comment telling how the conversation was for you. And if you have any suggestions about what I can do better for the conversation to be better, or about other themes, other topics that you guys want to talk about, just leave it there. Okay. And of course, if you guys want to be with me again, I have two immersions on Tuesdays. It's 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. You guys are always very welcome there. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you again anytime.